And good morning, people. Welcome back to HyperDimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. Last time we went back to La Station and Noire has been working with Chian, trying to get some sort of hold back to her area but Avenir seems to be quite fixed in their location and moments of power at the moment with control of the Basilicom. So we're not exactly getting what we want out of it at the moment, which is, I think, first and foremost, the key fragment. She is now with us, and we've been asked by Chian to go to the Soulsack Cave to get some metal or a mineral or material, whatever it is, for her to use in her tests. She's got a weapon that she's trying to create, and she needs something strong to test it on. That's why we're going to the Soulsack Cave. So we're going to be heading there in just a moment, but I've got shopping to do, as well as plans to create. I said at the end of the last part that I was going to tie up all the loose things that I needed for plans, go into the shop, show what I'm going to buy, and then equip my characters. So let's start off with the plans. Now, what plans was I'm making? Escape anywhere? No, not doing that one just yet. Dungeon, there's only one that I can really do, and that's the Dong Kong ruins. These ruins are actually quite helpful. Where are they? Well, we'll see in the items, but yeah, they have a lot of things that I actually need for certain items. I can make the healing rain, so let's get that up. Bone fragments appear in the Dong Kong ruins. I believe they're dropped by an enemy there. Magical contracts and fancy jelly. I believe they're both dropped there as well. So that's 3 things. And anti-seal is available now. Phantom wings, they're also available there, I believe. Illegal ram is available there. So quite a few things are actually in that area. I believe the earth scale is as well. And possibly the silver crown, not certain on those ones, but I know there is quite a few things. Weapon wise, medical drug is completed. I probably won't be buying these because these weapons are quite a bit below what I'm going to be using. But it's good to have them on my as available. Hopefully I'm going to get some more space later as well. Phantom bird wings, yes, that's definitely in the in that Dong Kong ruins. So that's dropped from the dangerous enemy, I do believe. And hyena pelts drop in there as well. So I do need to actually go and do that. But I'll do that at another time. Got the silver bracelet as well. The SP Buster. SP Buster 2 is basically a large jump in, an ornament that gives a large jump in SP. I believe it's 1500. There's another 3 hyena pelts that I can sort of go and get for the Misango of Joy. I'll be coming back to those rings in just a moment. Illegal ram is in there. Don't know where any of those are. not worrying about accessories, not worrying about materials, and I can't get these at the moment. So, there's the Don Kong ruins. I can now go and get the upgrades for them if I need to, which I'm going to do. What we have in the Don Kong ruins is the high bits. They're the ones that drop the illegal gadgets, was it? The illegal ram. It might have been the illegal ram. The hyenas drop the hyena pelt. The skeletons drop the the bone fragments. The lowy high guards drop I believe it's silver ore. The florist, and not certain, the rock does the phantom birdwing. At least that's what I believe it is, but I'll have a show of that at some other time. I will want to go and get the items fairly soon, I believe. Anyways, back to the shop. Item wise, I am going to buy a few things. Let's get that back up to 25, get 2 more of those. Healing Circle, I've got 5. Healing Rain, which is... let's get 5 of those as well. Can now buy anti-seals and antivirus, not going to... got 6 angel wings, so I don't need to buy any of those. I do want more life fragments though. Weapons have got a bit of an upgrade as well for the things we can buy. For Neptune, there's the next gen katana. Decreases her intellect slightly, but it's only 8. I am not worried about 8 when it gives such a big boost in strength. The issue is a little bit on the agility and the technique, but they're fairly high for her anyway, so I'm okay with it. There is the Gorodol for Plutia, but they're not in my team anymore. Her and Pishi aren't in my team anymore, so I'm not going to be buying any upgrades for them at the moment. Dragon Slayer for Noire, she needs a big upgrade in her equipment. We last used her in, what, chapter 2? This is now chapter 5. We need to upgrade her fairly quickly. So, starting off with the Dragon Slayer. The Atom Breaker for Blum, who's going to get a big upgrade in strength from that. And agility, which is good. The Halberd for Vert. Just plain big increases all round, especially in strength. Kind of like that. There is the Mr. Cat puppet for Pishi available as well. Over 1,000 strength now for you. Wow. Okay. There is the Burst Guitar, which I've just made for IF, or there's the Paralyzed Claw, which I've got equipped. Magical Beasts, which is just a plain upgrade all round except for luck. 5 luck, and I don't really care about 5 luck. There's the Medical Drug, which I created for Compa. Use Liquid, which is a new one for her for this chapter. And a weapon for mages, the Holy Chronostaff. So pretty much everyone except for Plutia and Pishi are getting upgrading weapons. There's the Silver Bracelet. I really don't need that because I'm just about to buy these cross bracelets and cross armlets. Yeah, it's not that much of a difference. But Neptune is getting a cross armlet, and everyone else is getting a cross bracelet, so I need 6 of those. Okay, ornaments. There's the SP Buster, 1000 SP, so not quite as much as I was saying, but it's better than 500. There's Action Memory, increases move by 4, so fairly substantial, but 4 is a bit too much in my opinion. I only need a couple, you don't need that much maneuverability around the area. I need 2 silver bracelets, one for Vert and one for Blanc. And I need a soul bracelet for Noire. Okay. There's some new outfits for Noire as well. I'm still not focusing on outfits right now. I'm going to keep hold of the credits and just do a load of shopping for outfits later maybe. There's some new equipment as well. We've got the Blaze equipment here, and I believe we've got the blank processors for Noire as well available now. Funnily enough, I'm going to buy all those. I've got the money, so, and it is processors, I might be able to use them at some point. And the last thing I'm going to buy is 2 EM rings, 2 Squall rings, 2 Chill rings, and 2 Flame rings. Going back to the plans, because ornaments, I can now get the Molten ring, Absolute Zero ring, Gale ring, and the Thunderclap ring. So things are coming along quite nicely there. So let's equip all these things. So next gen katana, cross armlet. Let's have a look at these processor units on at least Neptune. So we've got Blaze. Obviously this is going to be mostly good against fire enemies. Yeah, it's not too bad. And of course the Terror. Which is definitely not as good looking. It's pretty much a Geiger suit, having the hands up above, which are pretty useless, and since she uses the katana. But so let's go with back to what I was using, which is the purple set. So yeah, we're going to keep with that. I've got the Blaze unit just in case I'm going to use it on someone. If it really depends on what I'm actually going to be facing. If I'm facing an enemy that does a lot of earth attacks or thunder attacks, it might come in useful. We'll see. There's still, plus it's also there mostly for the collection right now. Okay, so let's finish up getting everyone's equipment done. You're getting a silver arm anklet. Breaker, Cross Bracelet, Silver Anklet. Yeah, the increased agility is so much compared to... she has a high mentality anyway, she's mostly defense based, so yeah, I'm not too worried about the loss of 25 mentality and 25 technique. Mage Staff for Holy Chrono Staff. Dragon Slayer. Oh, good. Oh, what is the? It's single in front of her. Okay, that's not too bad. This is mostly the increase in everything. That's good for her. You're getting the Soul Bracelet for the extra increase. She does have the green disc now, which is increased critical rate, magical defense, and gained experience because gained experience. Is any of this actually good for you? Not sure. Might come back to Noire and look at hers a bit more. Pluto and Pishy aren't changing, so there we go. Right, let's change that to... It's a good question actually. I don't know what we're really facing in the Soulsack Cave, so... The Blue Sun, the Ice Lizard, the Jellyfish Dogu, and the Missile Golem. Okay. That tells me very little, but party-wise... this is actually how I'm going to be placing my party at the moment. So Mages is out for the moment, and Neptune, Vert, Noire with Compa, IF and Blanc on the back row. These two might be getting a bit lovey-dovey at the back here. Magic Resist. To be honest, you have the same things as Compass, so there's no point in actually changing you, so... I don't think Mages is going to disappear though. I may very well be needing her for sort of magical based enemies. We'll see. Anyways, now that that's out of the way with, let's go to Soulsack Cave. Yeah, we've done a lot of running around, haven't we, Nap? It's not like we've actually been taking a break for something that's not been critical in terms of survival. This certainly isn't, is still important, but it's not life-threatening right now. We did actually, not really the same, but it's definitely a similar feeling. Mad party of 4 goddesses. It's like a cheap party. Well, the other three sort of act a bit. Nep is sort of still a bit amnesiac. All the way in the back, because of course it is. At least we know where we're going. Yeah, doing that underwater, you know, finding anything underwater can be difficult. There's a lot of space available. She is definitely very good at comparing with games. So say hello to the Soulsack Cave, and pretty much everything here could be interesting. I have no idea. But first thing I need to do is get into some fights and build up my EXE gauge, because
the ambush was a success! Now, what shall I do? Let's get this over with!
That's usually the best thing to do. So, blue suns. So, very angry blue tulips. I wonder how strong these enemies are compared to what I'm doing.
Prepare yourself. There.
I'd say fairly okay, not particularly brilliant. Air Lance will show us. Looks like I'm actually getting back to an even sort of level area.
There. Let's get this over with.
So things could get a bit more interesting in fights.
Too slow. I guess that's about it.
1000 experience though is not that much, and that's even with the boosts that I've got. I believe the boost from the plans is shown, but the ones from the discs are not. So I'm likely getting around about 1200. Well, no, that was what I got. 1500 maybe at most.
This will lead to your defeat.
Otherwise, we've got ice lizards here as well, and jellyfish doggoos. Again, the doggoos are the same sort of thing that look like they heal, so they sort of need to disappear.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Now, what to do?
And they are strong against wind, it looks like. Do I have both? Yes, I do. And I have my EXE drive. Excellent.
Too slow. Finally.
Do actually need to find out about Noire's skills, if anything's changed for her actually.
Gonna get ya.
Hot Edge is okay, but not amazing.
Gonna get ya. That should do the trick.
Oh, hello, Fire Ice Lizard.
Finally, my turn.
That isn't actually good.
I won't go easy.
I honestly forgot that you did
Prepare
that.
yourself. Prepare yourself. Now, what to do?
High heat. Did you just do high healing on both of you? That's not good. I need to kill this thing out.
Too slow. That was easy.
There we go. And now just this viral ice lizard, because why would I want to fight a normal one first?
There. Hey.
And my luck is down, so I'm not going to be hitting as much.
Take this. It's finally my turn.
High Thunder, that's a magic attack, so it doesn't hit as hard, but it's still painful.
I won't go easy.
3,000 on Air Lancer, it's not too
I
bad.
won't go easy. What to do? Too slow.
And that's gone.
What? Over already?
So, gel feelers and earth scales. Earth scales I need, don't I? Combo skills. What do we have? We've got crescent kick, which is just a plain upgrade in pretty much every way. We've got hot edge, thunder edge, near canopus. Flame fencer, thunder fencer, and chain move. Okay, please give me a moment. I'm going to sort of set her up a bit more. We've also got impulse blade, impact law. Yeah, a few things have changed and I didn't actually look at this, so one moment. Okay, that's good enough. So 2 crescent kicks with a near canopus at the end for the power, break crush, and 2 chain moves for break. This one might change out for another near canopus or an upgrade onto crush edge for later. Not certain yet. Actually, oh yeah, that would be much better. 2 crush edges and a chain move. No, we'll go with 2 crescent kicks and the near canopus at the end. Okay. Another earth scale, nice. Combo skills, forgot about that. I've kept Venom Fencer on, so she's got something for 1 EXE. Tricolour Order is staying, Impulse Edge is staying for the moment. She does have Impact Law as well as Impulse Blade. Impulse Blade being 3 EXE, and I've said before, I don't feel that's worth it. The Impact Law on 2 though, as a break combo, not too bad. She hasn't really changed anything for her SP skills, and she doesn't have anything different for her EXE gauge attacks.
Lucky.
Netball SP, okay.
Be prepared
And
to
more
lose.
enemies. Anything new? No, of course not.
How's this? I won't go easy. Prepare yourself. Let's get this over with.
So, crescent kick, couple kicks, and a swipe of the sword. Near canopus, just a big hit
Did you
with the
check
sword.
my moves?
No surprise there. Myth War, okay, and an event. Wait, this isn't the end of the dungeon. We're not at the back yet. There's no point calling out for it. It might have something to do with your CPU form. Whenever you're in that, you tire out fairly quick, but when you're in this, you recover fairly quickly. After all, from the poison before, she was up and about in what, 5 seconds? Yeah, I don't think that's the case though, but Okay, Compa on the other hand is very, very much a different story because she's a regular person, not a CPU. So, Okay, Noire, yeah, that sounds like a good thing. But, of course, Net might be a bit more tired than she's letting on, but the energy is still there. Apparently, Vert's looking into something. She found something man-made. Okay. Found something we've seen before. Oh. So the key fragments were held on a pedestal. So yes, Arfois or Avenir, working for Arfois, have come and taken it beforehand. But that sort of explains why IF and Compa felt the similarities between this place and the Monster Cave. Maybe because it was a holding area for the key fragments. But we now know that it is somewhere and someone has hold of it. That's the Phoenix looking enemy. Hello.
This will lead to your defeat.
And we have the Missile Golem. A very, very pink enemy. But they are weak against magic, I believe.
So easy.
Although not as much as before. So Vert seems to be not as good in this area.
Prepare yourself.
Ruhuna style.
Now, what to do?
Ah, you've got exactly the right position I want you there. You are.
Yes!
Cross it. Crush it. And chain move. And because we haven't seen it yet, Impact Law.
Finally!
Big overhand swipe. And these enemies, I believe, also they were rivals, so I need to be a bit careful here.
I'll win again next time.
And some gel folders. I do want them to go viral at some point. I just didn't want it to be the first one. Couple of blue seeds, excellent. And I would need to find the item. Did I actually do the plan for the treasure hunter? Sorry, that places I need 3 intellect Z boosters. Yeah, I'm gonna have to continue with doing this for a while. So what do we have around here? Bit of everything. Okay. A few moments and I'll see if I can find the viral golem here.
Easy peasy. Gonna end this. Gonna beat
And there it is, the viral missile golem. Because, well, we did need it to happen. But I do want to get Jellyfish Doggo out of the way first. There we go.
Now, what shall I do? How is this?
Jellyfish Doggos have quite a bit of magic resistance, so I'm trying to go with physical for them.
What to do?
And luckily with Vert's upgrade, she actually deals quite a bit of physical damage now. And these golems seem to be very strong against physical as well, so yeah, I need a bit of both. Impact Law.
I can take this.
And the viral one seems to recover HP each turn. Ah, good for it.
I won't go easy. Prepare yourself.
And
I won't go finally.
There we go. To be honest, actually, it seems like both defenses are fairly strong, so both vitality and mentality.
Now, what to do?
Maybe if I knew what its weakness was, I'd be able to beat it easier, but to be completely honest, doesn't really matter. It's dead.
Did you check my moves?
So the missile golems drop before ore.
Level up.
And Neptune has learnt the assist attack particle shot,
Level up.
with Blanc learning Ice Needle as an assist attack. Those will be in combo skills of their partners, so Compa. Yeah, there it is, particle shot. 3 EXE and 7 hits for quite a bit of guard damage there. Even if your gun sucks, if you shoot enough, you'll hit something. Free advice, courtesy of Neptune. Hitting the target does help. And it was Noire, even though I haven't learnt it yet. They don't have enough Lily points to each other. Ice Needle does poison. 3 hits for, what, that's 840 guard damage. Something like that. No, 740 guard damage. No, I was right the first time. 840 guard damage, so not too bad. It is a magic attack though, so Noire isn't as well equipped with it. But oh well. Anyways, let's finish this up and see what I can do with that enemy over there, and if I can fight this one.
This will lead to your defeat.
Ah, there we are.
Whoa! What's this?
Mo burning times 4. Okay. And we've got this Garuda. Is it called the Garuda? One thing I don't want, I believe, is pretty much any of these. I'm actually going to take these off for breakage. So I've still got the magical attack, but it's non-elemental based, so it will be a bit more helpful. Gel Feeder, Magic Ice Stone, and a couple of Phantom Bird Wings. I need those Magic Earth Stones.
Lucky!
Some Pink Pigment, and the plan for the portable SP Charger 2.
This isn't going to be easy! It is finally my turn. Let me show you my true form. Transformation complete! Now prepare yourself!
Yeah, let's prepare ourselves. I don't know how good this thing is. So yeah, it is the Garuda.
Too slow!
I'm doing a bit of damage to it.
It's my turn! Transformation complete.
Hello, Blackheart. It's been a while since we saw you last.
Got you. Got you.
And Venom
Venom
Fence.
Fence. Finally.
If I can poison this, it would be helpful, I
serious
think.
now. Transformation complete.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might want to do tech up on Blackheart Noire.
That won't work. Not bad.
Okay, so there's no health regained each turn. That's a good start. 151 on the wind attack.
Prepare yourself.
That's not good.
Finally.
So yeah, I don't want wind against the Garuda.
How's this?
And I wanted to do tech attack.
How's this? How's this? Impulse edge. I'll finish this.
That's fine, I should have another attempt in a moment.
Taking this serious.
And yeah, this thing is weak against magic, it's just strong against wind.
Don't get in my way. I will not let you have it your way. Finally.
Okay, SP skills, media station technique, excellent. Do I get everyone there? Not quite. I do
Let's
here.
finish this. That won't work to take me on.
Okay. Hits should come a bit more smoothly now. Break edge.
Are you ready?
Right. Yeah, broken air lancer only does 1200. That is not enough.
Prepare yourself. This isn't over yet.
Okay, that's good.
I'll slice anything. Got you. Venom Fence. It's my turn.
I think this is okay now.
I am ready.
Although that paralysis isn't helpful. Where are they? Anti-paralysis?
This should work. It's my turn. How's this?
Don't really want to break your guard, but I've got no choice.
This is the end. Are you ready?
And you're paralysed again. Thank you very much.
Prepare yourself.
And guard. Well, stop.
Are you ready? Done.
Okay, item. Might be okay actually.
Prepare
Attack.
yourself. Prepare yourself. Who's next to bite
Okay,
the
yeah,
dust?
this fight's over. Bit worried there because both Noire and Net are sort of low health. But that's that done.
I'm just a slow starter, that's all.
So Phantom Birdwing, which is definitely an item I wanted to see, and White Flower Headband.
Stronger. Level up.
Gunblaze for Noire as a power combo.
Level up.
So a few things there. Okay. White flower. Mage, so that's something for mages. It increases her vitality by 30. Sure, she doesn't have her hat anymore, but I'm definitely taking the vitality. Did I? Oh yeah, I've also got this shooting star thing for Blanc as well. I'll keep with the white catties. And vintage is indeed for her. It's definitely got that rustic look to it. I actually don't mind that. Sure, it reduces her mentality by 5, but we'll go with it. So we're going to ignore those for the moment. Already seen them once. Well, we've seen the enemies. So what else do we have? Oh yeah. We've got to check what the enemies have, but I think we've seen all the enemies in the area now. So Soulsack Cave. Blue Suns don't drop anything else. The ice lizards do, so we're going to have to look for something there. And we've got the Garuda's White Flower. So I'm going to go and quickly make it over to the save point over here. Which is right here. It's right next to the event because it's right at the end of the area. And next time, after I've found the item for that item that's dropped by the ice lizard, we'll go into the event after I've shown it, of course. It's likely a processor piece, but I'm not certain. We still do need what? Some snowman pieces. I think we're looking for the frost processor core as well. So there are a few things that are associated with ice. Or it could just be some headband and nothing was lost that day. Anyways, next time we'll do that. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.